Hi everyone, Andrew here. I am thrilled to announce that the winner of the 2020 Outstanding Achievement Award is none other than our co-host today, Dana Mauro. Woohoo! Dana's dedicated and compassionate partnership with her husband, John Mauro, who has ataxia, has made Dana one of the most dynamic advocates in the ataxia community today. Dana's life goal is to spread awareness of this little-known disease. Her Did You Know podcasts, videos, and blog are accessed worldwide. She is able to communicate to others in easy-to-understand terminology, helping make ataxia a real disease because she can give a face and voice to promote education. She has firsthand knowledge of ataxia's frustrations and is able to help others with her experience. Over the years, Dana has done so much for NAF and for all of you. She assisted in establishing the Central Massachusetts Support Group in 2012. Dana and her family have been involved with supporting the annual New England Walk and Roll events for over 10 years in countless ways to grow and sustain the event. Since she has walk and rolls in her blood, she couldn't say no when we asked her to co-host with Joel today. She has served as the MC of the 2018 and 2019 annual Ataxia conferences, and she would have been on stage in Denver earlier this year for the 2020 conference if we had been able to hold it. Dana has offered a session for first-time attendees at the Ataxia conference so that every first-timer has the most positive experience possible. Dana will be a participant in the 2021 Joint Mission Baton campaign, in which she will join other JMB participants in New Mexico to hike 26.2 miles to increase awareness for ataxia and raise important funds for NAF. So, in recognition of your outstanding achievement and dedicated efforts in support of the mission of NAF, it is my pleasure, Dana, to award the Outstanding Achievement Award to you. Let's hear it for Dana. Woohoo!
Thank you, Andrew, and thank you to the foundation for this incredible recognition. You know, John and I first became involved with the National Ataxia Foundation in 2009, the year he was diagnosed with ataxia. And we went to our very first conference that same year in Seattle, Washington. We learned a lot about ataxia, and we met a loving, supportive community. We left that conference inspired to do more. So in 2014, I started the Did You Know Ataxia Facts podcast. And I started it for International Ataxia Awareness Day. I decided I would share one fact a day about ataxia for 25 days, and the response was overwhelming. You guys were commenting that you were sharing these facts with your family and friends to teach them about ataxia. So I would be remiss if I didn't give a shout out to No Ataxia Nation. You guys have been with me from the beginning, and you are my inspiration for doing this podcast. Remember, doctors and researchers are still learning about this rare disease, so we have to teach them, and we have to humanize it for them. Never forget that you are the best advocate and spokesperson for this ataxia because you're living it every day. So I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You are truly my inspiration and the reason that I continue to do this. Thank you.
Wow, Dana. Hey, congratulations, partner. I would have liked to have been on stage and give this to you. However, here we are, just a digital high five to you. Congratulations. You know, this truly is a labor of love for you, isn't it?
It really is, Joel. You know, when I first got involved, I just really wanted to, give back and make somebody's journey a little bit less stressful and, give somebody some more information. The hardest thing about being, diagnosed with a rare disease is not just dealing with the rare disease, but trying to explain it to everybody. So that, really is the labor of love in trying to help people explain it.
Well, your podcast is tremendous. It's got a great following. I remember, I'm going to go back to that first conference I was at in Orlando, and that was the first time I heard about the Did You Know girl. That was roughly 4 years ago. So, and here we are doing this together. Congratulations! It's well deserved. And coming out of the piece on JMB, people might be interested to know that Dana was a part of our Joint Mission Baton team last year, and she has signed up to be a part of that again this year. So class of 2020, 2021, Dana, thank you all for what you've done, what you continue to do, and for what the things you'll be doing with us and for us in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And really, I'm very shocked about the award, and I'm just very appreciative. Never really did it for that reason, but thank you. Thank you for
Very,
that.
very, very well deserved. Very well deserved.